Ah, ìyá alágbájá báwo ni? Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbúròó àwọn ọmọ? Are you hearing from the children? Are you hearing from the husband? I say, yes, sir. We are fine, no, they are fine. Mo ń gbúròó wọn àlàáfíà ló wà. Ah, God, abeg o. Mo fẹ́ ní pé ó ń ṣe mí gangan. Ṣé ayé ló ń ṣe mí ni àbí èmi ni mò ń ṣera mi? Is the world doing me àbí am I doing myself?
Hello guys, so I realized that I did not start an intro to this vlog and I decided to introduce you to this vlog. So follow me to go touch up my eyebrows. It's been about 3 months since I last got my first microblading, micro shading. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up so you can go check it out. So this is just the touch up that I have to do. After this, I wouldn't do any one again for the next 6 to 9 months. And yeah, it was just the same process, same procedure. It was less painful this time, but I really liked the outcome. It was so nice. I really love doing this and getting it done. It just makes my life much easier. Okay, so the next day I had to head out to the salon to do something spontaneous with my hair. It's the beginning of the year. I wasn't feeling my hair. I just wanted something different, so I was either gonna cut it or I was gonna change the color. And I know that if I cut it, my whole family will, all that will break loose. So I decided to change the color. I couldn't decide between this golden brown and this red burgundy. So I had to send a picture to my husband to pick a color for me because I just couldn't decide. This is my hair since postpartum. I don't even understand. It's not growing. It's not shrinking. It's not getting thicker. It's just there. Like, I don't get it. I just don't. It's just there. And I take really good care of it. Anyways, my husband picked the golden brown. So that's what we're going with. Babe, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting your judgment on this one. But then again, it reminded me that shit, I know I have to still go back to work before they send me away from work. But yeah, so they started adding the coloring to my hair. I didn't bleach my hair. I didn't want the whole bleaching process, just the coloring. And I also didn't want them to start from the roots. I just wanted the tips. I don't like the look that you get from when, you know, the coloring, your hair color starts from the roots. I don't like it. I just wanted something for the middle, the midsection, and the roots, and the tips. And that was exactly what I did. And then after they applied the coloring to it, I had to sit down under the dryer. I was actually supposed to use 2 packs of coloring, but I was so scared it would come out in a way I wouldn't like. So I just said one is fine. And then I sat down under the dryer, which I hate doing. I hate this part of making hair because it's always so hot and I sweat and it's just very nasty. Anyways, this came out after 30 minutes and at first I was like, what is going on? I couldn't really understand. But then as she kept applying the deep conditioner to it, because I was going to sit down under the steamer for another 20 minutes, I started feeling it. Like I was like, I think I like this. I started, I was telling the lady, I was like, I think I'm feeling it now. Yeah, so I like the outcome. I like what it looks like. I'm feeling it. I had to sit down at the steamer for another like 20 minutes, which obviously you guys can see that it's not my favorite thing to do. And after we were done, we washed it and they had to straighten it out, and you know, my hair was dry and I like it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I like it. And then I told her to do 2 flat twists so I can just go on about my day, and I think it came out really nice. Let me know what you think, you guys.
Hey you guys, how are you guys doing? I was about to film a video. I already did my whole setup and everything, and then NEPA took light and I can't film without AC. That's why I stopped filming, or I have changed the location of my filming place, because where I film, the fan there is bad. And pending the time that I would get one for there, I won't be able to film there. Anyways, but I have a vlog going up, so I'm just going to end the vlog, this week's vlog here. I don't know if I'll still be able to put out another sit down video because Saturdays will be the next time to post, and I don't really get a lot of views on Saturday. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm actually tasking you guys, what do you think I can do better? I feel like my OGs, the people that have been watching me, are people that that are still on my channel, that still watch my videos from time to time. But I feel like I need people from the outside world. Like I know deep down within me that if somebody from anywhere stumbles on my channel and watch a couple of my videos, they're gonna stick around, they're gonna stay. So that's my question. Like, how do I bring them? Is it that my thumbnails are not catchy enough? Do I have to my thumbnail, or do I have to be more dramatic with my titles? I don't know. Like, and so why I'm asking is what attracted you to my channel, because I want to know what I can do better. And now I've done all my research and everything. I've asked people. Now I'm asking the actual people that watch me, like, what attracted you to my channel? What do you think that if I incorporate in my channel, somebody that has never watched any of my videos and watches a particular video would like to stick around? That's what I want to know. So please help me with this, because I need my views to go up, and I'm grateful for you guys. You guys are the best. But then we need to expand. We can't just be here. Like, we you guys, we need to expand. So please help me. Also, I asked you guys already, do you need me to engage more in the community tab? Let's talk about like things in the community tab. Just let me know, especially for people that don't follow me on Instagram. It will make us feel closer to each other, you know, that kind of thing. How has my week been? My week has been okay. School runs, drop station in school, go pick her up. I went to touch up my eyebrows, as you guys would have seen earlier, and then I changed the color of my hair. As you guys can see, this wasn't actually the look I was going for. I didn't sit under the dryer for so long because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So and then when it came out, I actually kind of like how it came out. It's because my hair is into a flat twist. That's why you can't really see it. If I have my hair out, you see it. And I kind of like this vibe. It now looks like highlights. It looks like I just have highlights. I like that I told them not to start from the roots, because at the end of the day, you guys, I'm still going back to work, and I don't want them to chase me in my office. So I like the highlights vibes that I'm getting. I like it a lot. Yeah, so I like it. I like this color. I'm so happy with my decision. Let me know what you guys think. So before ending the vlog, I wanted to talk about something that I stumbled on social media, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So let me get comfortable. So basically, I saw this post about this. The lady was like, men are scum, men are not, men are wicked, blah blah blah, men are not loyal. Basically, long story short, this one guy, he was married. Obviously, he was married, and he had two children, and then he wanted to jackpot. He wanted to relocate to another country, and this guy had a girlfriend on the side, so he wanted to relocate with another lady. So he and the lady planned, and then they did like passport and everything and got their visas, and he also did visa for his children, and he was really going to get away with it if his wife had not stumbled on the documents. So I'm just thinking that people do these things. Hey God. So you don't want your wife to jackpot with you, but you want the children, and you want to go with another lady. Like, how does that work exactly? Like, and I'm so glad I talk a lot about marriage and relationships on my channel, because when you know that you are not in love with somebody, why are you getting married to the person? When you know that somebody does not have fear of God, that they can easily disappoint you anytime, why are you getting married to the person? Because I have never seen anything more inhumane, more wicked than that act. So the lady was just supposed to come back home one day and find that her two children and her husband are gone to another country with another lady. Like, at first I thought maybe it was fabu, maybe it was just fiction, right? But then it reminded me of a lady that posted on one of these platforms I follow on Instagram, Mom Confessions, and she was talking about how her husband's brother introduced her husband to a lady in the US, and the lady, said her husband could come over and they'd like do an arranged marriage, and she'd like file for the husband, and then the husband will also bring the kids and she'll file for the kids, and that when the kids are old enough, they will file for the mother in Nigeria, or something of that nature. And so the lady posted it on Mom Confessions group, like for people to give her advice that what should she do, because apparently her husband's brother had even said, don't tell anybody in Nigeria, don't tell Nigerians, Nigerians don't understand this life abroad, blah 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 blah, they're just going to discourage you. So she then decided to post it on Mom Confessions, since it's an international page. come and see advice. Me, I even told her, I said, your children will file for you at 18. The earliest time your children can file citizenship for you, at least to the best of my knowledge, American citizenship, is when they are past 18. You have children of 5 or 7 years old. How long do you want to wait for that? Number two, I said, America is not somewhere that you just wake up in the morning and you say, you know what, I know they do again, I want to go and carry my children and go. It's not possible. It's not a place you just stand up and walk out and say you're not doing it again. Jorara. So, and I love that a lot of people gave her solid advice. Like, what your husband can see, if the man says he wants to go and, also, I said, baby, this thing I'm doing is because of you. Go and do it. Leave my children alone with me. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing, if we're still here, if everything is still nice and dandy, no problem. But why would you take my children away from me with another woman? And then me, I will be here, my Gbemi Ross, be by my mama will be every day, everybody will be greeting me. Ah, Yalagbajaba Oni, are you hearing from the children? Are you hearing from the husband? I say, yes, sir. We are fine, no, they are fine. Ah, God, I beg you. Please, any jackpot that we are doing, that we are not doing together, that we're not going together, as in when I mean going together, I mean my husband, my daughter, myself. Let's just put it aside. Or maybe a situation whereby my daughter and I go and my husband is here, maybe he comes to see us from time to time, or maybe you would eventually relocate to meet us there, or he goes first and my daughter and I stay here. But the one that my husband will take my child and go, me, I will now be here. What would I say that is wrong with me exactly? What exactly would I say that is? As in, kí ni mo fẹ́ ní pé ó ń ṣe mí gangan? Ṣé ayé ló ń ṣe mí ni àbí èmi ni mo ń ṣera mi? Is the world doing me àbí am I doing myself? Because me understand. Can somebody make me please understand? Because I don't understand. Please. Like, I'm not here to knock anyone's also. Like, I understand the need for relocation, for jackpot, for all those things. But these things are much easier when you're single. Like, I used to tell my husband that if I was not married, Martin as in since I would have gone, because I mean the only things I would have to consider, or the only humans I'll have to consider, is maybe my parents. That's just it, like max, and they'll be fine. They're grown adults, they'll be fine. But then you have to think of the fact that you have a child, you have a husband. You can't just up and leave. Like, you can't just jackpot. You can't just tell your husband take your child and go and you just be here. Like, it didn't make any sense to me. And even with the whole jackpot situation, like, there's a lot to think of when children are involved. Like, when I get there, what happens to my child? And this is me talking. This is me that lived in America for 5 years. I understand the system very well. Like, I understand how childcare can be very expensive. I understand that all those your uncles and aunties are saying, don't worry, come, don't worry, we'll help you. When the time, as in, you won't even do 1 week in their house. They'll be like, so when are you thinking of getting your own place? Things like that. So I understand the system quite well. And it's not like I'm enjoying Nigeria. It's not like I'm not, But then there's so many things to think about, especially when children are involved, especially when it's more than one child. There's a lot to think about. Maybe I will start talking more about it. Maybe I will start talking more about the way I feel with this jackpot thing. Like, maybe when I have vlogs, I'll just insert 1 or 2 clips of me talking about it so that people can just understand where my head is at. I mean, I feel like my vlogs are for conversations between you guys and myself, not just sit down videos where I just tell you this and tell you this and tell you that. But my vlogs, I interact. It's like we're gisting. So I think I'll start doing more of it. It's not a bad thing. I would do it in a heartbeat, you guys, in a second, if I had the funds. One, if I had the funds, because you guys, it's not cheap. It is not cheap to relocate, and because I have husband to think about, I have daughter to think about. If it's only you, you can go, you rough it up. Somebody will give you 1 room, you'll be fine. But then you have, especially when you already have a certain standard of living here. Oh, we'll be talking about it more in another vlog, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, please. We'll talk about it more in another vlog. I don't want this to be too long. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a thumbs up, share this video, like this video. I hate this NEPA situation right now. I even have to go and look for fuel right now. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Baby, it's your birthday. Now you don't have to